There's a suggestion online that Mikey, Charlie's chief of staff, one of the most sincere people you'd ever meet, brilliant, was part of a conspiracy to murder Charlie. That's what's going on.
So what are we to make of that?
I and him both had the reaction of, let's get out of here before we are both shot.
You're not counting gang violence. Great.
Boom. He instantly puts the phone to his ear.
It's so blaringly loud, and he was so shell-shocked, he put his fingers in his ear, but his phone was still in his hand.
And then he says, I need to call Erica. That is happening within a minute of all of this occurring.
Mikey didn't have time to dial, okay?
I'm looking at my son who's 24 years old. Mikey's the chief of staff. And I'm watching the minute Charlie was shot, he called me, says, Dad, Charlie's been shot in the neck. Please call every pastor and pray.
Calls his dad. He calls Rob McCoy. And he says, Dad, someone's shot Charlie. You need to call all of your pastor friends. Charlie was hit. We need everyone to pray right now.
It's okay, son. He has wits about him. He was just directing. He had blood all over him. And
like he was like a general directing a battle.
So proud of Mikey. He's 24 and he's holding it together.
I couldn't be more proud of that man. Love that man.
I'm telling you, Mikey that day turned into a general on a field, marshaling the troops. It was amazing.
Mikey was a heroic figure on that day.
And that's when the great Mikey McCoy showed up. 23 years old. He's calling the vice president. He's calling Erica. He's sending a plane to get Erica.
And my husband's chief of staff, the amazing Mikey McCoy.
And he says, now, none of you can say anything that you've heard because Erica is not going to hear about this from anyone except me.
So he pulls his phone out.
They're alleging that he was on the phone immediately. He was not. He was taking social videos, which he would send to our group chat, which we would then put on Charlie's social while the event was happening, so you could see like the crowd come in or his interactions. And we were only 2 questions into this event, so he was still getting it out to all the chats he needed to do, which he did at every event.
Oh my gosh!
So he's next to and he's in front of Mikey McCoy when Charlie gets shot. Now, to his credit, he actually did see Charlie get shot. He saw, like, a split second, sees Charlie bleeding and runs, and doesn't run very far. He just runs a couple of yards away.
He's dead. God help him.
That's the first time it was announced, actually, that Charlie Kirk was dead. What were Charlie's closest friends and allies and the people that were going to carry on the torch doing? Picking up phone calls they were already on and filming themselves and prematurely announcing when not a single person could have known that Charlie Kirk is dead. Less than a minute.